Now he was at a wedding. He was like actually at a wedding yesterday. Like he was actually.
Oh, you got married yesterday?
No. He didn't get married. He was at a wedding. He at a wedding.
Yeah, I was just I was trying to spray on those knockers like boom, 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 boom.
Kenny, did you catch the what is the shit called around the thigh?
Yeah.
Oh, they told me I should have tried out. I really didn't. The groom didn't even like really try to throw it. And it was like at this point, it's like the main event was the women trying to catch, the bouquet. That was the real man. That was the Royal Rumble.
Hey man, at that point,
I'm just glad Brock didn't show up.
I want y'all to meet my son real quick. Hold on, real.
Might have to put him on. He's out. Kenny would have looked up like Mustafa Ali all of a sudden.
Exactly.
Wow.
No, more like how Randy was looking like, you bastard.
I heard they legit didn't know that he was gonna show up and do that.
Hey y'all, real quick, sorry to interrupt. I gotta introduce y'all to No Chill with Phil Jr. So this little mug right here. If I'm not ever to fill in and y'all need a Phil's point of view, just minus the cuss words.
That's the go-to guy?
Yes, sir. This is the good.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm gonna let him cuss while he on here because we get out the way.
You gonna cuss?
Only if you allow me to.
Yeah, you just better not let mommy hear you.
Yeah, let your mama know.
Yeah, this my dude right here. He be on it. We be on it weekly.
I got we got not to
Don't
get
talk.
not
That's why we can't have kids on here cussing. They're gonna get us canceled.
no not
Roman Reigns.
Ah, boo! Did you hear what he said?
What he said?
Your favorite wrestler?
Roman Reigns.
I like that guy already.
hey
I mean,
You on punishment, son.
He knows what he's talking about.
look man,
I was at that wedding, trying to get a young lady to acknowledge me, so I already know.
You had to hit it with that stand and make an acknowledgement real quick.
look I put in like 5 you need to leave in the last episode. We might have to do 20 for it, like on the next episode, because y'all be having you need to leave. Y'all getting all them you need to leave, bro. All right, real quick. Let's not even get to all this pleasantries and all the intros and everything else. When it's 4+, we just get right to it. Hey yo, welcome to the Hot Take Wrestler Podcast. My name is Joe Freeline, aka Joe Willie, aka I am the champ, aka I am the one tweeting. By the way, what is the name of this new NXT signee? Does anybody know her name specifically?
Will told us what her name was a few weeks ago. It doesn't matter though. She won't be there in 2 years.
Who is this?
I mean,
That new UFC chick.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. I forgot.
Amanda Nunes.
No.
No.
I want to say it's Veronica. I want to say it's Veronica something. Or am I
Look,
tweaking?
as Lil Wayne says, it's not important.
It ain't. No.
All right, well, let me get something else then. Anyway, let's get to my brother, the one that just came back from a wedding, the one that is the rambling redhead rancher. Wrangler. No, rambling redhead wrangler. Oh, I like that. That was fire. He was out here trying to do his thing as is waving the lilac. I see my brother, proud of you. Ladies and gentlemen, the other KG. Tell him what's up, bro.
Man, I just want to know, 30 years ago, because the fight happened in Tokyo, what did Meltzer give Mike Tyson versus Lester Douglas? Did he get 5 stars?
What?
I just need to know, man. Because it happened in Tokyo.
God, this is going to be an episode already. Here we go. And now, ladies and gentlemen, I want to say that before we start this episode, that the views of No Chill with Phil do not reflect the reflections of the podcast.
Yes, it do.
No,
Yes, it does.
They fucking don't. Hey, look, some of the shit they fucking don't. Most of the shit, okay. 98% of it we agree with. 98% of it we agree with.
But it's that 2%.
The 2%. The 2%
It's that
we
2%.
don't.
Look, ladies and gentlemen, Shalom Mazel Tov on this Sabbath.
Did you say shalom?
Yeah,
Shalom.
Are you part Jewish? Are you part Jewish for real?
I'm like 1/18 Jewish.
Okay, that counts.
Bill is like hosting Jewish bar mitzvahs and stuff as well. So
there you go.
He getting all the money.
Listen.
Yeah.
Phil is the host king. Phil hosts R&B showcases, parties, bar mitzvahs. He hosts the receptions at weddings. He don't even DJ. He just hosts the actual receptions. Comedy shows.
Man.
He hosts the processionals for funerals, like not like the after effects, like when people need to laugh and shit. Phil, this is the host king. I think he got more dates than me this month.
Believe it or not, I'm actually hosting a circumcision and a vasectomy in August.
I don't doubt that at all. I don't doubt you.
Just putting that out there. I'm not looking. I'm not looking, but hey, it is what it is.
Hey, look.
He's there to soothe and comfort.
Mm-hmm.
Verbally.
Pause.
Verbally.
Pause. So
take deep breaths. Don't think about it. Don't think about it. Take deep breaths. No.
Okay.
No.
All right.
But it's always a pleasure being with my bros, man. I love y'all, man.
Well, man, we love you.
Me too, bro.
All right, we love you. And then finally, you got a weird name today? No, just Logan the Great. Appreciate it. All right. And now, the woman of all shapes and kinds wrangler. I couldn't think of anything cool to say. I'm sorry. The Roman fan club president, ladies and gentlemen, Logan the Great.
Westside Lieutenant.
Westside. Can't forget that, man. Can't forget that.
All right, Westside Lieutenant.
I was very disrespectful when we were trying to figure out the young lady's name. That is the new assignee to NXT. So I'll let the people know her name is Valerie Loretta. So just putting that out there. I still don't feel like it's important though, Valerie, because you're not going to be able to showcase your talents any way, shape, or form as long as Vincent Kennedy McMahon is anywhere in the vicinity of the creative department.
Oh my God, you're a genius. Good segue. No chill with Phil.
Vince out here paying for pussy. Vince out here paying for that pussy. $12 million for 4 exposed pieces of hot ass pussy. That got to be some good pussy. That's some mean pussy. That's the pussy that will make you change your religion. Now that's some mean pussy. Let's talk about it. Vincent Kennedy McMahon Jr. out here paying for the pussy.
We about to get sued.
Hey, how can we get sued? It is the truth. Ladies and gentlemen, if you have a smartphone device, it popped up like an Amber Alert on my phone. Vincent Kennedy McMahon, the head and owner of WWE, is out here paying for pussy. That's what it said on Yahoo. That's what it said on AOL. And that's what it said on my MySpace news feed, that he paying for pussy. Let's talk about it.
Not MySpace.
Let's talk about it.
Not MySpace.
He probably was wearing a purple do-rag while he had him in bed, too.
Ah, damn. We gonna bury him today. Well,
I mean,
hey, Nas had a song.
How do y'all feel about this? How do y'all feel about Vince out here paying for pussy? How do y'all feel about it?
I mean, it is Sunday, and according to Vince, he defeated God in 2006, so, and he created his own universe, so there's that, so.
I'm not surprised. I mean, because, okay, all right, guys. All right, here we go. All right, I'm saying it again. All right. Linda McMahon is a Caucasian woman. She had kids with that man. But it's Linda McMahon. Like, it's not like, come on. How many women do you know, like, yo, I'm finna get this 74-year-old man. He's finna get all this. He's finna get this.
I thought he was like 84, according to you.
No,
he's gonna age like
every 5 seconds. Like right now, he's 79. He's 79 now. After that, he's 84. But nobody wants to see riding ass Vince McMahon shriveled up swole as fuck, shriveled up, skin falling loose, looking like secret squirrel and shit. No one wants to see that. Okay, that's disgusting. All right.
Hey. I'm gonna be the devil's advocate. I'm sorry, brother. I didn't mean to cut you off. I didn't mean no disrespect on the Sunday. It's not first Sunday, so please hold it against this drink and not my heart.
Right.
Look, this is what I gotta say. If you was married to Linda McMahon, would you be faithful?
Hey man, he chose to marry that woman.
Right, exactly. He chose that.
He did. Yes, he did. But look at McMahon's neck. Have y'all ever looked at her neck?
She got like the turkey. She got the turkey gobbler.
Just look.
The gobbler. You know that turkey gobbler?
She got the turkey neck.
You got that.
So you mean to tell me you got all ass turkey neck Linda, and then you may have, now we don't know who the four women are. We do not know who the four women are.
Hell is, bro.
But you got somebody with the looks of a Lacey Evans or a Nia Jax or some women of, we know WWE has had some beautiful women's.
Mm-hmm.
You telling me you ain't gonna go? I'm just saying. I hate to be the nigga. I'm sorry. I hate to be that guy.
I just think it's hilarious. You pointed out that Linda has a turkey neck because Vince was definitely paying them to gobble gobble.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That should have been as funny as
Talk your shit, KG.
That was
Talk your shit, KG.
I'm just saying, Lacey Evans probably reminded Vince of those milfs that was around when he was a kid. That's why she out there dressed like that.
Lacey Evans not attractive. I'm just gonna go there and say it. She's not attractive.
Man.
Lacey Evans look like a strong, like a bottom of a strong man's foot. Lacey Evans is disgusting. She is not attractive.
Strong
I'm just saying.
But she like the
I'm
ball.
just saying. I just threw
She
her
like the
in
ball
out
of
there.
foot. Tell me, show me. You know what? I'll give you guys an option. Show me one attractive picture of Lacey Evans where you're like, she got wings like a bat. She got bat wing shit. Like she got wings of a bat right here. Like she literally got the bat wings. Like she just go, ah! Like she's like condor. Fuck out of here. No, she's not attractive.
Look, I ain't saying she a dime. I ain't saying I'm going. I'm saying compared to Linda Turkey Neck McMahon, what would you do?
I'll do a mile of cocaine before I sleep with Lacey Evans.
What's wrong? Hold on. What's wrong with doing cocaine? Ain't nothing wrong with doing
Joe is fabricating.
I'll do a mile of cocaine before I date. Like,
Joe is fabricating.
I will never. Lacey Evans is not attractive in any shape, fashion, or form. There is nothing attractive about Lacey.
With them Master P No Limit pants on, she not, but she was alright when she had the
no
garb on.
Okay.
Here
we go. Watch me work. Marry F kill. Okay? Marry fuck kill. Here you go. Linda McMahon, Lacey Evans, Sister Sherry.
Why did you bring a dead woman into this?
I feel bad about that. I don't want to do that one.
Yeah, you gotta go back.
Yeah. Okay. Linda McMahon. No, I got it. Here we go. I got it. Linda McMahon, Lacey Evans, Vicky Guerrero. Yeah.
Give me Vicky.
Are you married? Are you marrying her? Are you marrying her? Or are you fucking her?
Both.
No, you gotta pick one. You gotta pick one. See?
You
gotta pick one.
We believe in multiple wives.
I'm marrying Linda too, because I'm trying to get that money. What you talking about? We're gonna get TCW started around these parts.
Man.
Did you put Tim Championship Wrestling as a wrestler?
Tim Championship Wrestling, goddamn.
I support. But here's my thing, fellas. Let me ask y'all this.
No one's moving beyond this question. I'm not.
Okay. I got a question. Just know I got a question.
I'd rather watch Thunder in Paradise.
Oh, god damn, KG, that's messed up. That was.
What did I just walk in on?
Was
Linda
Hold
can watch Thunder in Paradise together.
Hold on one second. Ladies and gentlemen, the amazing high take king, Mr. Ill Will has entered the building. Put your hands together for Ill Will, ladies and gentlemen.
Wow!
Where is he at? I don't see him on here.
He's on here now. He's on here now. Whoa! He's on here. He's on here.
Yeah.
Look, okay.
There
Here
he
we
is.
go.
There he is. Okay.
Will. Marry, fuck, kill.
What I just missed?
Here we go. Marry, fuck, kill. Linda McMahon, Lacey Evans, Vicky Guerrero. Go. Mm-hmm. Yep. Go with it. You see how everybody thinking about it? Because Lacey Evans looks like a dirty. She looks
if we talking about the people that got paid, I got ideas. But
no, wait. Answer that question first, though.
Answer the question first.
Okay, what was the question again?
Okay, marry, fuck, kill. Linda McMahon, Lacey Evans, Vicky Guerrero. You see? No one thinks Lacey Evans is attractive, bro.
That doesn't mean he just laughed at the question. He didn't say it yet.
Hey, first of all, I'm not marrying Lacey. I can tell you that now. We're talking about okay. I'm a marry Vicky.
Mm-hmm.
Shit.
Yep. Yep. Come on. You know you don't want that bottom of the pussy. That's nasty. Look at her face.
Yeah, look, Linda got that presidential $1 million pussy, so I might have to fuck Linda and kill Lacey.
Exactly.
And I'm gonna kill her to her own theme song. That shit is ass. Like they kept playing that shit over and over again just to punch Aaliyah. That was bad. Like
I didn't mind the punching Aaliyah.
That gives her something to do, but I don't. She definitely one of the 6 that took that hush money. But keep going.
Marry, fuck, kill. Okay, Mary and Linda getting that bread. Okay,
right.
Fucking Lacey Evans, and I'm gonna kill Vicky because Vicky voice is excruciating to my ears when she says "excuse me."
I fuck shit.
Man, fuck that. She had into a drug addiction. I'm gonna marry her.
I fuck the shit out of Vicky Guerrero.
I'm gonna have to co-sign what Logan just said. Secondly, because I'm definitely not marrying Lacey. I ain't got no time for no life, unsweetened tea, and low-calorie apple pie.
Look, I gotta do DDP to that boy.
You just randomly do the bang, like, oh my god. Why you say that?
Listen. Lacey Evans look like a candle. She's like a used candle. Lacey Evans is not attractive. Okay, listen. I have no right.
Lacey Evans is a former WCW on our page too, mind you. So just think about it.
We was being nice. Hey, shit. She's very handsome.
We need the views.
She's a handsome woman.
She's a very handsome woman.
What you mean? Did he really say Lacey was a view picker?
It was a view. We didn't have
Lacey wasn't giving us no views.
Bro, listen. Do you know who else we put a bunch of people on there that we really don't think. Listen, if Lacey Evans.
Who else? Who else? Give me somebody else.
Oh my God. There's a few of them. Butterfaces, but we gave them support.
Well, can I say this?
Ask your question.
I am unable to answer the marry, fuck, kill question because
you can't do that.
Yeah,
you're married, so you can't do that. Us.
And my wife will be coming downstairs to bring me more libation shortly. So I do not want to end up on first 48.
No. You're not allowed to answer. You're not allowed to answer. You can ask your question, but you're not allowed to answer.
This is the only woman. Come here, boo. Come here. This is my sweetheart. Hey, boo. This hot take.
Stop showing off how happy you are. Okay.
I'm a happily married man. I only have one wife that hold on, baby. I'll take this bottle back. You want to drink? Hold on. Thank you for someone. Sorry about that, fellas.
So cute, man.
You got a lot of cute. Y'all
cute.
Gotta love it.
Okay, so she went upstairs, but I'm gonna whisper this shit real quick. So I'm gonna marry Linda because Linda got that Donald Trump money. I'm just saying. I'm definitely hitting Vicky because Vicky got that Vicky thick. Lacey, I gotta Lacey looks like a strong public defender lawyer.
Wow. You just went, wow.
She looked like a public defender.
We the people.
Yeah. Lacey looked like she should have been a part of that group. The people.
She should have.
Just saying. I got to put that out there. Yes.
Lacey Evans looked like she masturbates to whale sounds.
Lacey Evans looks like Mariah Carey rolling Precious.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
She does.
Just taking a turn for the worse.
Like a probation officer. Look at it real hard.
Okay, so look. So, Lacey Evans looks like a 1980 PE teacher.
Now that
Lacey Evans pulls Volkswagen Beetles with her teeth.
So look, let me ask y'all something. In lieu of everything that's going on, especially with Vince McMahon, my question is this. And whether you agree, whether you disagree, we can all acknowledge the fact that Vince Kenny McMahon Jr. is one of the wealthiest, most powerful men in the United States. I'm trying to figure out why you paying for pussy, bro.
That's what they do.
If you think about it.
That's a rich man.
He ain't the only one. He's just one of the ones that got caught.
Right. But if you think about it, why would you even need to pay? These females coming in the WWE knowing that they trying to suck their way to the top. And who's the top? Him. So if you putting yourself in that position, why does he need to pay?
Because, bro,
I'm just saying. I'm curious about that.
Listen. I'm not gonna lie to you about this because I've never been in that position of power to be able to be like, I can make some like that much money and not be tempted by it. But when you make that much money and you're that powerful, you gonna pay for some pussy, like because if she's not gonna give it to you for real, I'll pay you.
But why would you need to though, bro?
Because money is a guaranteed yes.
Yes. Yeah.
Period.
Some of these, you got to remember, some of these women wrestle for $25 to wrestle, $40 to wrestle. They'll do something stupid with a man of 90 years old who looks like an avocado for a large sum of money.
Yeah. But I'm looking at it from this standpoint. Every last one of us is legit music hip hop heads, right?
Right.
It's females that get pounded in for free 99 by the wackest of rappers.
Just to say they
who
mess
don't
with
know who
Donald Trump's wife is a former playmate. She's not with him because she loves him. He's rich. That's it. Like he's rich, bro. Like he's rich as fuck. Like it's
that he is. But that don't mean I don't know. I don't know. I grew up. I was raised by pimps, man. I ain't paying for nothing.
Yeah. See, everybody here, like everybody. I can guarantee you, everybody in this room has been on a date with a girl and realized super early, this was a free meal for you. Okay, not call you anymore. Everybody in here's done that. Or everybody at least has been here there once in their life, like once in their lifetime before they were married. At least once before they were married. Everybody.
Get on out of here, boy. Everybody talking some real shit you don't need to know about yet.
Yeah. Everybody's been part of that lifestyle. You know, and it's part of the game. But at the same time, you're not going to go looking for it. Vince McMahon is out here like, I am rich. I am 98 years old. I am rich. My wife looks like the Macy's turkey. I don't want to have sex with her. You not wrestling. What are you doing later on at 8:30? What's your hotel room? I'm Vince McMahon, damn it. I'll fire you.
Is it me or does Linda McMahon look like the Quaker Oats guy?
You know what?
Y'all petty as hell on a Sunday.
Y'all
listen, man. We can't promote
y'all
this
is
episode.
We today.
We can't promote this episode. Okay, we've called Lacey Evans
we can.
a gym teacher. We've called Linda McMahon the Quaker Oats guy. We can't promote this episode.
They're gonna sue the shit out of us.
They're gonna sue the shit out of us for defamation. They're gonna sue the shit out of us. It's terrible. Listen, did y'all see the Public Enemies post I sent y'all?
No, but I did see the post that Clark Street Wrestling gentleman made in terms of that MMM group. I need to address really quickly, and that shit is trash.
Ass.
But it's gonna
Clark
be
Street trying to be all objective and nice and stuff. And I thought
damn thing down, Phil.
Phil, come on, you put the Quaker guy. They go sue shit out.
They trying to do the be like give it a chance. No, this shit is ass, bro. That is ass. It's a waste of talent. They could have left Mansoor over there in Saudi Arabia, and dude could have stayed on commentary if they was gonna do this for him. I thought about it. I said, now we've had some trash stables and groups during the golden eras of wrestling. During the Attitude Era, Ruthless Aggression Era, we had the Oddities. I've had to think about it. The Oddities were like tag team champs. They had like the IC belt at one point. And I was just like, yo, that was more entertaining than this bullshit.
Nah.
No, I'm not going to be objective and I'm not going to give it a chance. This shit is ass. Y'all got Judgment Day on main event and this shit is on Friday Night SmackDown? No.
Bro, I don't think you're titillated by the experience. And that's a problem, bro. It's that you got to give
that experience is ass. I don't want that experience.
He said you don't like titties.
The only thing that makes that gimmick a thing is literally when he says titillating.
Yep.
That's it.
Titties.
That's it.
Waste of talent. I'd much rather have LA Knight having matches on SmackDown and not doing that bullshit.
They don't believe, but it's Vince. It's Vince. Vince is like, I'm gonna lose my job anyway. I'm gonna fuck all this shit up before Stephanie can get to it. You don't think he think like that? You don't think he's thinking like that?
I kind of agree with you on that one.
Vince is on borrowed time now, dude. 12 million. The only reason he's still there right now is because 12 million came out of his pocket. If you listen to the reports, if he had used WWE funds to pay these women off, he'd been out the door Friday.
Right, but they don't. That's what I'm saying. Like listen, bro. They're gonna ask him, "Hey, bro, can you step aside for a little bit and move?"
He need to go. Period. Vince need to go sit at home in Connecticut and chill.
Hold on.
And be a billionaire playboy at 89 years old.
That reminds me of what I was talking about. I wanted my take on something. It had a lot to do with Vince.
Preach, brother Will.
Go ahead, brother. You got it. I just had to get that out real quick.
It's okay. It's okay. I'm gonna put some stuff out for y'all and see if we can all get this together. Okay. I noticed that as of right now, this is the second time in less than a month that they're saying Vince done paid for some action, and they done found all these ways to find out the reports. Now the number of women done went up. But right in the midst of all this stuff going on, we just had to deal with the Sasha Banks and Naomi walkout and how they're saying how that whole thing came about too. If you remember certain details about the Sasha Banks and Naomi thing, they were saying that when Naomi and Sasha went to Vince, he was on board with them at first. Then something happened. They came back. And then he called them spoiled and all that other stuff. I'm going to come back to that. Right before the Sasha Banks and Naomi thing, Stephanie took a leave of absence. When Triple H came back, right before Triple H came back, he said he was done. Like done. All of a sudden, heart condition and all, he's back. Fellas, I don't think Vince McMahon been in power for a while and it's starting to show.
Yep.
It's like way too many missteps between creative, the show structure, advertising, people getting fired and rehired. I think Vince ain't been in power in like 2 years.
That's deep.
And we're about to finally see it. Vince, this is Vince's baby. They're not going to dismiss him from his own thing, so they're giving him a way to still be relevant. But I don't think this is his company though.
I would.
But it's
because of
it's a publicly traded company now. So this is the issue that you have when your company is publicly traded like that. His board, that WWE board, can vote to get Vince out permanently eventually, which is probably what's going to take place. Because here's my hot take: I don't think this is the last we're gonna hear. It's gonna be more women that's gonna come out. We're gonna find out he spent even more money.
And he need a refund.
Nick Khan. Nick Khan runs this company. Nick Khan.
That
company. Nick Khan is the one responsible for running this company. It is not Vince. Listen, it is not Vince Kennedy, McMahon, in any shape, fashion, or form. It is Nick Khan that's running this company. Because if we do all the reports and everybody else, Nick Khan and his team got them back in the green. All the things that we disagree with all the releases and everything else, got them back where they're actually making profit. So right now, the company belongs to Nick Khan. It's his company right now.
That might be why Shane left.
Yep. Vince knew we can't get the money back because we're wrestling heads. We know how to make a good wrestling product. Nick Khan knows how to get companies back on track to make their money. That's what he does for a living. He is not, by any means, a wrestling aficionado. That is not what Nick Khan does in any way, fashion, or form. So what he does is he puts them back in the green. Now, what does that mean? It means WWE makes choices to be able to further their brand. All right. So they put them on Peacock instead of having the WWE network. You now put it in superiority of NBC Universal, which means NBC Universal runs everything and they have a large Rolodex, blah, 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 action. Peacock is trash. We know that. But WWE no longer owns it technically. So we can't blame WWE for a trash app if it's under NBC Universal. Now, with that being said, the NBC gets their all those things where they get their old shows or all views, all blah, blah, blah. So now it's out of WWE's hands. That's one less thing they have to pay for. They cut a bunch of wrestlers that are really good wrestlers. We hate that. But now they have a select few wrestlers that we actually genuinely care about that we think are still cool. That's why we still have Ricochet, even though he's on the shelf. That's why Sami Zayn's not really doing a lot of shit because we love those guys. But they use them for different shit. The whole experience with the whole thing for the male model thing or whatever, yeah, it's trash. But it's entertaining, and that's all WWE has for now because everybody else is everywhere else. Ring of Honor, New Japan.
Who's entertained by that?
I was like, bro, that's not entertaining.
Bro, it's because it's for everybody else. It's not for us, bro.
WWE it ain't for them neither.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Put that shit on the Zeus.
Name one person that wants to see that big former football player doing some tennis shorts.
Okay, I'll combat it for you. How long did it take us to like Fandango?
I never liked Fandango.
We never liked him.
Wait. You never liked him, but I guarantee you at one point, you caught yourself doing this shit because it got hot. At one point.
Maybe because I got hot.
That's what it's for.
More like I did it because I was hot from drinking whiskey.
Exactly. That's what it's for. It's not, bro. They are not in the attitude era of building superstars anymore. They are trying to make something hot right now. They know they can't do it. They can't make a Stone Cold.
We got to give all the credit to Pat McAfee. He's really selling this angle. He's the only reason
to the titillating.
Yeah.
When Pat say titillating, I listen.
Because Pat McAfee, Pat McAfee.
When you say titillating, all I hear is titties.
Yeah, that's true. I'm not gonna lie. Pat McAfee, Austin Theory, that's all they have. Like that's who they're gonna build with. That's it. Because Pat McAfee is basically Bobby Heenan and an athletic wrestler all combined, which is fucking awesome. Austin Theory, we may not like him a lot, but he's the future. He's been around Seth. He's been around freaking Gargano.
Yes.
Two guys we love. He knows. He's learning. Hell, we hate Vince for like all the other shit he does, but he's a good ass heel for the Attitude Era.
I personally love Austin Theory.
He's all right.
Hey, I said it in our group text the other day. I said I get the whole CENA thing now. I'm not sitting there saying he captivates like CENA yet. That right there in itself is something that has to be learned, and you got to have that. CENA's had that from the jump. When he came out as a prototype, he still caught your attention. Like, yo, what's going on with this dude?
Right.
Theory ain't got to that yet, but I do see some CENA in it. I will give you that much. But you can't say that MMM shit is entertaining when we just watched Forbidden Door for damn near 4 hours, and that was nonstop what we wanted. I only fell asleep on the last match because it was damn near midnight.
But it's because we are diehard wrestling fans. Go ahead, Phil. My bad.
I'm gonna raise my hand. I'm gonna raise my hand like a good Muslim boy that don't eat pork. But you brought up a great point. Did y'all talk about the CENA? I've been off the loop. Forgive me, y'all. Did y'all talk about the 20-year CENA thing?
Not we talked about it. Like we like, to be honest with you, we talked about it. But I think I spent this week going back over old CENA shit, and some of that stuff does need to be rehashed. But we did talk about it.
Let me just say this, and we could go back to whatever. You damn near almost forget it's been 20 years. It don't feel like it does not feel like 20 years with CENA. It legit does not.
That's what you do.
You gotta tip your hat to this dude.
Yeah.
I will not even give Austin Theory that much credit to even say he's a future CENA. No. I honestly think, and I may eat these words in the future, I think Austin Theory is a flash in the pan. I think he'll be like a Drew McIntyre.
Wow.
And not even trying to be funny. Not even trying to be funny. I think Austin Theory, and mark my words, within a year or two, they will have another stupid ass 3 whatever that Austin Theory is part of.
I can, you know what? I understand why you would say that. I get why you would say that.
But as far as CENA, CENA's one of the GOATs for like my son, the tail end of our kids' generation. John Cena is a modern day Hulk Hogan to the shorties.
Well, Cena can somewhat wrestle, so.
Cena can wrestle.
Cena can wrestle.
Cena can wrestle.
Well, I mean, Hogan just did. Like, okay, let me get this out of the way. Hulk Hogan
makes John Cena look like Bret Hart.
He does.
Yes.
Hey, Bret Hart, one of the greatest.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, Cena is a B+ wrestler. Austin,
I could give him that, because if you look at a lot of the people, the quote unquote indie darlings, most of them had their best matches in WWE against Cena, arguably.
Yep. Indie darling Kevin Owens, indie darling AJ Styles,
CM Punk.
They had their best matches with him.
Although I will say AJ, that one that might be debatable, because like I said in the last episode, that TLC match wasn't a TLC match, but the match against Daniel Bryan at TLC like 2018, it's like the match like no one talks about, and that might be their best match in WWE. But you could also argue that Royal Rumble, even though nobody wanted AJ to lose, you could argue that match against Cena was still like at least a 9.5 out of 10 probably.
Both Kevin Owens matches that he had are, to me, classics. And the Seth Rollins SummerSlam match is a classic.
I gotta say this, and I know y'all gonna bust my ass for this. I know y'all. Cena is in comparison to The Rock, when The Rock got stunned by Stone Cold. He sold it. You have to understand that Cena can hold his own, and he knew where he was at. He made and helped a lot of cats look good, whether he put them over or not. Whether he put them over in the classic sense of letting them beat him, or him still winning the match. Cena put a lot of cats over. Theory could and would never do that. He don't have that in his DNA.
He's still young, bro. He's under 25.
Yeah,
he's 24 years old.
You gotta understand
he still went to bed.
Remember, don't forget. Theory,
I can smell Similac on his breath.
Austin Theory has done more at 24 than John Cena did.
Also, he almost fucked up Montez Ford's career when Montez Ford tried to do a dive and he didn't see Ford coming down. Austin almost fucked him up and didn't catch him. Theory's still young. The difference between John Cena and Theory is John Cena had to figure it out on his own. Theory's been around 3 great role models that have shown him the way, which is why the Drew McIntyre comparison makes sense. The problem is the following. Austin Theory is leaps and bounds better wrestler than Cena and Drew McIntyre at this stage right now.
Whatever weed you are smoking, I would like to have some of that.
No, wait,
I'm gonna give you some of it because it's gonna be called
go back.
That's the truth.
Go back and watch those NXT matches when he was with the Who.
Please do.
With the Who. Go back and watch
The way.
The way. I'm sorry. The way. Excuse me. I'm sorry. The way. My bad. I'm sorry. The way. My bad.
Exactly. Who?
You don't watch that. You listen. You got go back and watch Money in the Bank.
That was the best thing in NXT during the pandemic.
Money in the Bank with Bobby Lashley. He was decent. He held his own. He did really well. He made that.
Bobby made him look good.
No, bro, don't do that. Don't do that.
Bobby,
you're mistaken about Cena. Cena had Undertaker, Kurt Angle, and who else?
Chris Jericho.
Triple H, The Rock,
Chris Jericho.
Chris Jericho.
Jericho.
So,
I mean, come on.
You learning? You're under that learning tree, my friend. Yeah. If you fail from there, that's on you.
No, bro. I'm talking about actually being able to like stand with these guys one-on-one because you're a part of their actual like.
They have to let you into that though, bro. It's like being varsity and junior varsity.
Exactly.
If Kurt Angle, if Undertaker, if Rock and Jericho don't let you be a part of that circle, guess what? You're not a part of that circle.
Mm-hmm.
Because they see something. Listen, it's like this. Austin Theory is a freshman in high school with someone who's a senior in high school and they hang with him. John Cena go to a different school and he know the motherfuckers up there and they just hang in every now and again. It's a difference.
That's a terrible analogy.
It's the same thing, bro. That's what I'm saying.
I understood it.
I'm saying, like when you next to somebody all the time, you can soak in more energy. When you just know somebody and they're from a distance and you can get to them like when you can, not like whenever you want, it's a difference. At this age right now,
I get what you're saying. I do get what you're saying. But I also think, and this is just my personal belief, I think we are giving too much credit to Austin Theory in order to be let down within 2 to 3 years.
I would say you're correct. Because
I think we give this cat too much credit for him to be okay. I'm sorry. I gotta go no Tiller Fillmore. I'm sorry. For fucking Austin Theory to beat Finn Balor, what the fuck was that? What the fuck was that?
We said the same thing. We said the same thing.
What the fuck was that?
When Austin Theory. The same thing.
Austin Theory is a coke nail to a little kid. It's just picking the boogers out of your nose. You look good. Okay, you have a nice physique and you have a pretty face. That's it. There's nothing to this cat. There's nothing to this kid. John Cena, on the mic from beginning to end, could talk on the mic. Austin can't. His biggest thing is an iPhone 5. My son has the iPhone 13. This cat ain't going nowhere, man. And I will gladly eat humble pie. If I'm wrong, I will gladly eat humble pie. I will gladly eat it.
Get ready.
Bottle.
Real petty as well.
Get ready. Bottle of Proper 12. If Austin Theory lasts more than 2 or 3 years, you owe me and Will a bottle of Proper 12.
I gotta drink a bottle of Proper 12.
No, you gotta buy us a bottle.
Oh, well, I buy y'all some Night Train. Yeah, I got you on some Night Train.
No. bottle of Proper 12. Stop messing up the bet. Bottle of Proper 12. Bottle of Proper 12.
Okay.
I want Night Train. I want Proper 12.
All right, I got y'all on the bottle of Proper 8. I got you.
What is Proper 8?
That's Night Train.
Let's go.
Night Train on the grand bottle. Next.
Oh my God. So apparently, Sasha and Naomi are officially released. Apparently, allegedly. I'm gonna say she's gonna piss people off. Don't tell Sasha not to bring her ass to AEW. Tell her to go to New Japan to be great. Don't bring your ass to AEW.
Hold on.
No, she deserves better.
I know a lot of y'all get on my ass talking about AEW, but let me say this. AEW has created a bigger backyard for all the other companies, man. FTR has the tag belts for what company?
Ring of Honor.
Not just AEW, but there's a Mexican.
And New Japan now.
AAA, yo, they have made a bigger backyard for everyone. That Forbidden Door pay-per-view, that Forbidden Door overall thing that they've been doing is brilliant. Let's take the best of the best and put them up against the best of the best. Granted, yes, some of the storylines are whack. I know that. We can always hire new story writers. We're available. Whoever's listening, please hire Hot Take as the writing cast. You cannot deny the fact that these people can go. Regardless of how stupid the storyline is or whack or whatever the case, they can go. They can get it done. They can. If Sasha, Naomi, or Trinity Fatu and or Paige decide to go to AEW, that's smart. Dominate that Ring of Honor. Dominate that Impact. Dominate that New Japan. Dominate that Mexican territory. Dominate that AEW territory. I would love to see Jay against a Sasha Banks. I would love to see that.
Jade ain't ready, but I'm with you.
No, she's not. But that would be that match would put ass in seats. Period.
Definitely.
And at the end of the day, that's what it's all about. Who's putting asses in seats? And those are two beautiful asses that I would love to see. I would use my Discover credit card, and I don't even use my Discover credit card to see them asses in some seats and go at it. I'm just saying.
Hashtag asses in seats.
That will be a dope ass match. If they brought back like a Tessa Blanchard and put Trinity against her or Paige against her, who wouldn't tune in for that pay-per-view? I'm just saying.
I hear you.
Hey,
I hear you.
Listen to me. I heard everything you just said. I just want to go use bathroom right fast. Sasha Banks.
You threw up real quick. You all right? You threw up?
No, I had to go pee. Sasha Banks can only wrestle 4 people in AEW right now.
Stop it.
4.
Stop.
Who's the 4?
4.
That aren't ex-WWE 1 and 2 at that.
2.
Who?
Who's 2?
Thunder Rosa.
I knew it.
Britt Baker?
Probably Britt Baker. Not probably Britt Baker. Probably.
Or Serena Deeb?
No,
Stop it.
You said not
Britt Baker, Nyla Rose,
No.
Thunder Rosa.
Hell no, don't put her in the ring or Nyla Rose.
Nyla Rose is Botchamania.
What's the chick with Statlander? Come on, y'all. Come on.
Botchamania 2. She's Botchamania.
Who?
Chris Statlander. She's Botchamania.
She had one match that was doing that though.
Stop it.
Listen.
Like her personality and her character, but she be botching.
Listen. I'm say once. I do not want Sasha Banks to go to AEW for one reason only. There is no competition for her out there.
I don't know, because it was most of that Layla Hirsch match, and maybe Layla just not. I mean, you talking about somebody that's like 5'1".
Yeah, Layla Hirsch.
No, I'm just saying that's like I know what
right.
match y'all talking about, but
no, you're right.
That's mostly because of that. I haven't seen too many botches Unless y'all watch Dark, and I don't. Maybe that's what it is.
And
when I
notice,
see her Dynamite and Rampage matches, I don't see
Dark.
Ruby Soho, bro, Joe, I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying, bro. And y'all gonna fight me on this. Fight me. I'm with it. Fight me. Let Sasha Banks go to AEW and dominate that motherfucker. Let her terrorize all of that shit. And I'm talking Jade, I'm talking the baddies, I'm talking Ruby, I'm talking any and everybody that y'all could throw up against her. Let her dominate that motherfucker.
all right.
Put a belt on Trinity and let her dominate that. I'm telling you, bro, that's smart.
Here we go.
It's smart.
Here we go. I'm gonna break it down for you. I'm break down for you like this.
I'm sorry. I don't mean to be so aggressive. I love y'all. It's Sunday. I'm sorry. I didn't mean that.
I need the energy.
Do you forgive me, Joe? I'm sorry for you.
No, I need the energy because I need you to listen to me right now.
Well, goddamn it, let's go. Goddamn shit.
New Japan has a crop of wrestlers where they're in a dojo where they practice on a regular basis. AEW has women that work with wrestlers to be able to get good. AEW's crop of women's wrestling, if you take away some of the old WWE product, are lackluster, which is why Nyla Rose, we don't see much of her anymore because now it's like, well, shit, that's how the match is supposed to look. She was doing it wrong, which is why we don't see much of Chris Statlander outside of Elevation of Dark because when she had the ball and her chance to do it, she didn't really do it either. Ruby Soho actually has decent matches and had the ball a couple of times. They don't give it to her. Ever since motherfucking Cody left, Britt Baker can't even talk on the mic anymore without fumbling her words and fucking up. Sasha is consistent. Sasha is good. Sasha will always give you a 3.5 or above. There is no one for her to wrestle out there. No one. I don't want to see her versus Mercedes Martinez because honestly, it's going to bore the fuck out of me. Serena Deeb will be a decent match. That'll be good for the 4 stars that it's going to be good for. Thunder Rosa will be the 5. But how many times are you going to make them wrestle? It's going to be Brock and Roman all over again.
You got Tony Storm.
Come on, we didn't see that. We didn't see that already. That's not.
We haven't.
We didn't see it to the capacity it should have been.
Bro, it's going to
You didn't see it. I don't think you saw it at all. I don't think you saw it at all because when Tony got called up, Sasha was, I think she wasn't even on TV.
I think she was. I think they had a we'd have to fact check.
I think when Tony Storm got called up, she was still heel with Bayley.
Huh?
I think she was still with Bayley at that time. When Tony Storm got called up to SmackDown?
No, I don't think she was. Because Tony didn't call up to like the end of last year, I think.
I don't doubt it.
Tony was still because remember she was at UK, then they brought her over to NXT, the Black and Gold. And she was a heel on there, and then they flipped her back to being a babyface when she got the official.
They had a match as a tag team. They didn't have a match against each other. KG.
Okay.
It was Tony Storm and Sasha Banks versus Charlotte and Shotzi. That was December 17th.
That's true. Phil, go.
Let's stop the bullshit.
No, Trinity shouldn't go there.
No,
No, Trinity shouldn't go there because Trinity will end up on the AEW Dark and Elevation.
Whose fault is it that they are not prepared?
Their own.
Let me tell y'all something. Whoever's listening, whoever watches this episode. Hey, I will stand alone on this. Hot Take Wrestling can take on any wrestling podcast toe-to-toe.
That's true.
Period. We know what the fuck we're doing. We know what the fuck we're talking about. Yep. So let me take that.
You sound like Freaky Zeke right now.
Let me put it to this. If you, as a wrestler, a professional wrestler that does not know how to take a bump, that does not know how to take a dive, that does not know how to speak on the mic, whatever platform you are on, that is not your opponent's fault. It's yours.
Mm-hmm.
We will go toe-to-toe with anybody. Anybody. I put Sasha, I put Trinity, I put Paige against anyone. I will dig up the dead and put Chyna and Sensational Sherry against anyone. It's not their fault that they're not prepared. It's not. It's not. I'm sorry. It's not the liquor. It's the truth. It's the truth.
But bro,
it is the honest to God truth.
That's the point. Remember, when Sasha took that break, where did she go? Japan. She went to Japan with her comp because she knew she couldn't stay here. She went to Japan, the dojo, where you know what? You don't want to be shamed for that. We just saw Forbidden Door. Everybody in Forbidden Door is adequately prepared to wrestle. There were virtually no botches. If she went to AEW, unless you're going to make her the like AEW New Japan champion, where she gets to go to New Japan and all that, okay, fine. But AEW has nothing for her. There is not one match that I want to see Sasha.
They got Rio. They got a couple hitters that they could put up against Sasha.
Who's in Shimmer and New Japan? I'm telling you, bro. There's no one else. There's no one else, bro. There's no one. There's no one.
Then give the queen the throne and her just due.
Okay, you know what?
And then that bitch gonna fumble. Like the division not for her. Like he not wrong. Like Sasha Banks is not even the best out the 4 horsewomen, and for her to be getting talked about like
she's not the best.
She's not.
She's not the best wrestler of the 4 horsewomen. She's not the best wrestler of the 4.
She's not.
She's not. She's not. She's not.
Hold on. So y'all can sit here during Breast Cancer Awareness Month and sit and say that Sasha Banks is not the best out of the 4 horsewomen?
She's not.
Hell no, because Bailey's still alive.
Bailey's still here.
Who?
Bailey's still here.
The person she had a 6-star match with. Her. Bailey.
Sasha will tell you Bailey better than her.
Hold on, Will. Hold on, Will. Let him have it. Phil, explain to me right now,
Please tell me,
like I'm 5 years old, why Sasha is better overall than Bailey. Give me that. Anybody else at this point?
Y'all to explain to me how Bailey is better than Sasha.
No, I'm with.
CENA. What you mean?
No, I'm with Phil. Overall, Sasha's a better talent.
Whoa!
Not at all.
Yes,
He said that Sasha is the showstopper.
Time out. Okay, here we go.
No,
Will.
Wait a minute. Sasha Banks is the Shawn Michaels. Bailey is the Marty Jannetty.
Hell no.
Whoa.
You out of here.
Get out.
Let's go.
I wouldn't go.
I'm not gonna go that far. I'd say that I would compare them to. I would say it's like the difference between them. I would say is like. So the reason I say that I look overall because Bailey, she showed personality with the whole ding dong thing. I'll give her that. Whatever have you as a heel, it was unexpected. I think people shouldn't let unexpectations or cloud their judgment. I would compare them to like Punk and Danielson when they were in WWE. I feel like one was the better wrestler, but personality-wise, we knew Punk had him. I feel like Punk was closer to him being a wrestler than Bryan was personality-wise. But I think Bryan was the better wrestler.
Okay.
That makes sense.
It does. Will. Does anybody else have a point? Because Will about to say my whole point. And I got.
But honestly, if you're talking about the 4 of them, who's the best wrestler? Just pure wrestler is Charlotte. I don't even know. I'm not gonna sit here and answer. Yeah,
I just want to know.
It's 4-2. I'm sorry.
Time out. Wait.
I just want to know where you guys were during the pandemic.
Thank you, Will. Get him, Will. Get him, Will.
She was definitely
Seriously.
MVP. That's why I said
She was the MVP of the pandemic.
Get him, Will.
Bailey carried a show with no crowd for weeks on end as the damn women's champion. She is the best women's champion in the last 5 years.
I'd say that was Drew McIntyre.
Because she cut her hair and let her booty show more.
Okay, here we go. Time out. Here we
go.
go.
I would say Drew McIntyre.
It was Bailey and Drew for the men until Roman came back.
Here we go. Explain to me the difference between heel Sasha and face Sasha.
Who you
don't get that laugh, man. You don't
anybody.
Anybody? No. You know why? Because it's the exact same character with a different hair color. I can give you face Bailey and heel Bailey. That's called being dynamic, where they're different. They're fundamentally different. When you have no crowd, nothing interesting, with everyone being injured, either getting breast implants, breast reductions, and being gone, and no
And
one,
pregnant.
and being pregnant, and having to give you matches, it was Bailey. It wasn't Charlotte. It wasn't Charlotte. It wasn't Sasha. Sasha had to join up with Bailey to be relevant. I said it out loud.
That's what happened.
And that's wrong too.
That's wrong. And that's wrong too.
That's
wrong.
What happened?
Bailey.
She wasn't doing shit.
Just because they wasn't, y'all act like it ain't no booking aspect to this. They wasn't booking her to do shit.
Oh, I'm not talking
She was
about
the women's champion. She didn't need to have a tag team with Sasha at
Y'all
that time.
act like what no damn whole pandemic out here where Muzz was catching the coronavirus left and right. Okay, Bailey has a strong chin and a strong jawline. Maybe that prevented her from catching the coronavirus. Is that our fault?
I hate you.
Okay.
Here we go. Here we go.
Right.
Here we go. Let's break it down like this.
Let me segue us to what happened over the weekend. So we got to touch this before we finish, all right?
Yes.
Money in the Bank took place. Does Sasha, Naomi deserve all this talk time? Of course they do. A debate about Sasha and Bailey, that probably should be a whole episode in itself, so we have to table that. Let's get to Money in the Bank, which took place, and we saw one Austin Theory, who we just talked about, receiving a men's briefcase after just being thrust into the match. And we saw Liv Morgan take the title off of what had to be probably the most boring title run I've seen in the last 5 years with Rhonda Rousey at Money in the Bank.
Bailey would make a feeling.
So react. How do we feel about that, people? Liv is now your SmackDown Women's Champion. We're looking at a rematch at SummerSlam between her and Rhonda. In theory, got the briefcase. So, yeah, let's put it on two other women here right now. Because Sasha and Bailey is killing it over here.
Because
Austin Theory will be the first person to botch a Money in the Bank contract. Guaranteed.
Third.
Guaranteed.
Third.
Guaranteed.
It'll be the third. What's his name?
I mean the third, fourth, fifth, whatever. He will botch it. As far as I know, wrestling historians such as the four of you Socrates type brothers when it comes to wrestling. It was one point where we was like, yo, who the fuck is the SmackDown champ? Is it Rhonda? Like, shit, I forgot. It was just that boring. It was just that mundane. It was just that under mediocrity. Like, mediocrity is here and it went under. Thank you, Liv. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you, Liv, for bringing something different to the table. Hopefully she can do something with it. She was talking her shit on All That Smack, and they said, well, what makes you different as far as being the SmackDown Women's Champ? And you know what she said? Because the people wanted to see me. Oh, goddamn, in a roast session, that's game over. That's KO. That's all the above. Thank you so much, Liv. Talk your shit. Talk your shit. Joe, I don't know why you making the oh my gosh face. I want to hear what Joe got to say.
I got a hot
Before Joe,
you making me feel bad, Joe.
I'm not
Before
making
Joe will speak, before y'all speak, this last run should also make motherfuckers put more respect on Charlotte's name when she is the champion because
you
they
know
put it on Rhonda and that shit was atrocious.
I mean, to be fair, they gave Rhonda Natalia, bro. We can't sit up here and fault people when they getting like the most mundane. Like as great as a wrestler as Natalia is, bro, she is like that division's vanilla midget.
They gave Charlotte the Iconics the night after WrestleMania.
Well, no, that's what I'm saying. We can't really fault people if you have nothing to really work with. That's literally her only feud, though. So I can't, personally, that's me. I can't sit here and blame Rhonda. That's the only person they gave her a feud was since she won a championship.
That wasn't the only one. They could have did something with Charlotte. They could have did.
They could have, but they didn't though. You said that wasn't right.
There's a booking aspect to it, true enough. But ultimately, when we inside of that ring and they're cutting promos, if you're not being entertained,
bro, they gave her Alberto. They gave her Alberto Del Rio. Hey, I'm just saying, like, who name one great Alberto Del Rio feud? Like, nobody could have got nothing out of that. I'm sorry. It's almost the same with Italian personality wise.
No, because Alberto and Edge.
Alberto was trash.
Alberto had a good feud with Edge.
I'm not talking about the wrestling aspect. I'm talking about like the build up. Because if we're just talking about wrestling wise, I mean, let's see. I didn't see the match. I know. I'm just saying, like, no, I'm saying he could wrestle. I'm not saying he couldn't wrestle. I'm talking about, like, if we're criticizing Rhonda, you're probably saying, like, build-up wise. The match itself, it was decent. Like, I didn't see all, like, I'm just saying based on what I've heard online, it was decent. Like, we can't really sit here and say, when you get somebody the worst possible personality-wise, I'm not going to hold them responsible. That's like if okay, personality-wise, okay, she's not The Rock. But let's just say, personality-wise, we know he's one of the greatest personalities. That's like giving him personality-wise, like Billy Gunn, which they did feud. But I'm saying, like, we really gonna fault Rock if we're not entertained by that feud?
I'm not faulting Rhonda, but there's a certain thing there where you got to kind of fight for your character. She didn't fight for her character. First off, Rhonda should have came back as a face. That's where we fucked up. Number one. Number two, she should have came back on some Brock Lesnar shit.
You still preaching? Because
she was talking so much crap about wrestling fans. Before we even get to the wrestling talent, because she had a couple of issues with like a Nia Jax, but Nia, we ain't gonna even touch that because Nia wasn't the person for her to be speaking up for the roster. But
you are here preaching.
They fumbled. It was just, hey, Ron, we can get Rhonda for this event. We're gonna put this title on her because of her name. They had no plan, no rhyme or reason. So they're at fault. Creative is at fault as well. But she didn't fight for her character the way you can see other people fighting for their character. You can't tell me Moxley wasn't trying to fight for his character. But you can't tell me Roman didn't fight for this character we all loving now. Roman hated the contacts too. Why do you think he's killing this God mode shit? He don't want to go back to that bullshit.
Well, he's not really. That's a whole other story for another episode.
No,
that's Paul.
You got a point.
No, I'm saying that's Paul Heyman and Michael Hayes. First of all, I'm saying that's Paul Heyman and Michael Hayes.
You don't still having somebody fighting for the character.
Y'all are about to make this episode 2 hours.
No, because here's the thing. You say, wait.
Let's go 2 hours long, goddammit.
Really, most of them.
We need to talk about this shit because it's important. We need to talk about the shit that Nia did to her face.
So Rhonda comes back as a heel.
Her not that thick.
So Rhonda comes back as a heel, then what though? Because then who do you pair her with if she comes back as a heel? You're not going because it was time for Bianca to get her comeuppance. You couldn't put her with Bianca. Because that storyline had to culminate between Bianca and Becky going back to SummerSlam. You present her as a heel. Where do you go from there on SmackDown?
You could have. I'm gonna bring it right back to Bianca. Okay, didn't we just unify the men titles? She wins at WrestleMania. Why she ain't popping up on Monday night trying to unify the women titles?
Because it buries Bianca again.
And they're making Bianca stale right now. Again, if you got a heel,
because nobody's on her level.
A heel Rhonda. That's what I wanted to see. After watching Forbidden Door, my thing is I want to see quality from now on. I don't want to see bullshit.
We have no choice, bro.
All right, here. Wait, hold on 1 second. Let me get the middle of here right. All right, 2 things. 1, proud of Liv Morgan. Liv Morgan's worked her ass off to get where she needs to be. And she's really done really well. Like she's came up a lot from being in the Riot Squad to being a virtual unknown, the girl with just her tongue out and everything else, to now being champion. Something to be proud of. 2, I agree with the sentiment that Rhonda should have came back as a heel. What should have happened with Rhonda is that she should have just basically just gone out and run roughshod on every single woman in that roster. Literally interrupting matches, beating motherfuckers' asses because she's the baddest woman on the planet. Just beating ass, just kicking ass to the point where it was no point to deny her. The same way that they did Shayna Baszler. Her run should have been done that way with Rhonda. That's the way it should have been done. Because at that point, Shayna Baszler to me was an unknown MMA. I didn't even know she was MMA until I looked her up. But the way they did it with Rhonda when she came back, she should have just been talking her shit, beating up random people, quality people in the ring that we probably fuck with or whatever, randomly or whatever. But it's hard to do that when we're not behind the scenes. So we can say it should have been here, neither there, or whatever. I agree with KG also saying that she had Natalia's boring. She's fucking.
Is that Natalia's fault to use what y'all was saying? Is that her fault? She's boring.
But okay, look, I'm open up the floor here.
Natalia on AEW, I guarantee she'd be completely different.
I've watched Total Divas and realized that Natalya is just a boring individual. Like she's just a very vanilla, mundane
human being.
She's just very boring. Her very monotone voice, very boring individual. There was no way to make that match hot in any shape, fashion, or form, no matter what. Natalya should always have a mouth.
Is that why she did all that work on her face?
Shots fired.
God damn it. But no, I like KG, she's boring. Like, okay. So if Rhonda would have had a run like this, she comes back, aligns with Shayna Baszler, turns to Shayna Baszler, beat Shayna Baszler ass. They have an epic feud or whatever, go back and forth, whatever. And we got all blah, blah, blah. And they have something where they beat up Sasha and Naomi and all type of shit. All types of random things or whatever. Stop that, put that down. And then they have a bunch of shit around. Like, that's building up the feud. WWE didn't build this up for me. And no one was excited about it. I watched the match. It was okay. It was good. No one fucked up a lot. It was all right. It's okay. But there's nothing you can do. In terms of Austin Theory winning the Money in the Bank contract, he will not cash it in until close to December.
Till when?
Close to December. For Royal Rumble.
I do you one better, and I already owe you or KG a bottle of Prop 12 from Forbidden Door, but I'll put one up for this, and I'm going to say he's going to be the next person that has a failed cash in, because he's going to try, and Brock's going to suplex him about 8,000 times, and that's going to be that.
I'm not betting because I think that's true too.
No, not saying you, KG. This your hands up there. Fly it up.
I will see you that bet and raise you 2 miles of proper 12, double or nothing in this month.
Hold on. Let me jump in this bet. Let me jump in there.
It's not happening.
So I say December.
Now, so here's my thing. Real quick about Rhonda.
Go ahead,
I would say the problem is, once again, it's with creative though, because Shotzi Blackheart should never been turned into a heel anyway. If they paid attention to the product, she was too over.
Shotzi Blackheart.
And she could have easily been Ronda's opponent. Somebody the fans could have got behind had they built it right. And then the problem, the only other person you had was possibly Raquel. But the problem with that is they want her getting beat right now. Because you see how they're trying to protect her?
Yeah, they're protecting her badly.
I just feel like, was you finished with the point, KG?
Yeah, that was it. I think that's the only options they really had. The problem is the division's not unified. They're hindered. And it's the Braun Strowman effect.
Yeah, that's why I was saying get to unifying them titles, because you do that. Shayna should have been Jey Uso. That should have been Rhonda's right hand woman. They're doing the storyline with Roman that they should be doing with Rhonda too. If we don't just dedicate ourselves to pushing her in this light, the fans want to boo her anyway. Give the fans what they want. Give them
something to hate.
And Rhonda as a monster heel is money. Why they're not doing it, and they want to force this, she's going to smile when she come out. And then she's going to make a little stern face like this is the little girl from the Little Rascals as she's walking down the ramp. No, give us what we want as a heel. As a heel Rhonda. And then guess what? We got somebody named Bayley, who y'all was just championing, who hasn't debuted yet, that could come back and be the adversary that heel Rhonda faces and loses to. I just gave y'all that, WWE. You're welcome.
Thank you, Pastor Logan. Thank you, Pastor Logan. Let me say this. So look, who betting the bottle of proper number 12?
I owe KG or Joe already.
Okay. Hold on.
Yeah, we betting right now.
I'm gonna take a page out of Evolution's book and I'm gonna put the line in the sand. I'm willing to raise y'all a bottle of that proper number 12 and a prescription Cialis.
No. No. Bill.
I'm willing to raise y'all some prescription Cialis.
God damn it. No. No.
Oh man. I wasn't expecting that.
Bill. No. No.
What?
No. We don't
What is
need
the
that.
problem? Y'all don't like Cialis?
I've used it, so I'm not sitting here acting like I don't.
Why
I
you
don't.
Hold on.
God damn it!
Right? This is not candy, nigga. It's not Snickers. Like it's
Okay,
Snickers.
hold on. We gonna take Cialis off the table. I'm gonna show y'all something. Y'all talk y'all shit. I'm gonna be right back. Hold on.
Oh my goodness!
Will, hurry up, Will, because when he come back, it's gonna
Oh my God, Jesus!
hurry up, Will.
Okay,
I'm telling you.
I got to breathe first. Damn.
Oh shit! This y'all.
So, what I've been trying to get at before we got to this, first of all, I don't think that. God damn it, I can't breathe. He came out of nowhere.
We'll see.
God damn it, I'm back up in this motherfucker.
You are a fast human
Okay,
being.
no, hold on.
Okay.
Y'all say Cialis, I'm gonna take Cialis off the table.
Okay, no Cialis. All right,
No Cialis.
no Cialis.
Now, out of all y'all, and everybody watching in the internet world, all 5 of us fuck with Dragon Ball Z. And not only do we fuck with Dragon Ball Z, we fuck with Dragon Ball Super.
Okay, I like where this is going.
I raise y'all a bottle of proper number 12 and some sensu beans.
God damn it. God damn it, Phil. God damn
You
it.
see this shit right here?
God damn it, Phil.
This shit giving you the power of 12 Super Saiyan gods.
Phil.
What?
I'm gonna mute you for like 5 minutes so Will can talk, okay? I'm gonna mute you. For 5 minutes. I didn't even mute him. He muted himself. I didn't even get a chance to mute him. He just muted himself. Ah!
And the name of this episode is freestyle. Like I'm done. I'm so done.
Talking about fick.
I got nothing left.
Oh my God.
Will,
Look, I have to say this about the whole Liv Morgan cash-in thing, and then my take on the whole Austin Theory, what they said could happen thing. Because first of all, I don't think Brock Lesnar's going to mess up Austin Theory's cash-in. I think he's going to actually hold on to it. You can tell they're kind of slowly build him up as some type of star. And I also think he's going to have a program with CENA soon. I don't know if it's going to be Survivor Series or WrestleMania. It's going to be one of those big events where he's going to fight CENA. So he's not going to get the treatment like Sandow and Corbin. Liv Morgan, panic button. It's been 2 times we've seen her since she's won the title. And all we know is she's going to face Rhonda for the title again at SummerSlam. And imagine that as a head-up match. Has anybody considered how that might go?
Not good for Liv.
See what I'm saying? Like they did all this. We're so happy for her shit. And then she's the transitional champion. Does she go back to the beginning of the line? How happy do they? I mean, is she still a main eventer as far as women's division if she drops the belt? Right back to Rhonda, which, I mean, come on. And then who do you face if Liv does beat her? If Bayley doesn't just surprise and come back, if that's not what happens. Let's say Bayley ends up like costing Rhonda or Liv the championship. That's a good way to go about it. But if that's not what's happening, yeah, just a bigger sign of how big of a downfall the women's division is going. And I honestly feel like it started with, the Sasha and Naomi thing with the women's tag belts, because what happened to that tag team tournament?
That's in the dirt. He said nothing
Like-
else about it.
Like they haven't even mentioned what was next if they did cancel it. Like, so did they unofficially retire or? I mean, what? And then they only got like what 8 women each roster, so they don't even got enough women to make a tag division no more. Like,
Yeah, that's dead in the water. It's dead.
they can't officially say it because we know what happened.
They not going.
Right.
They're gonna put like a statement. Michael Cole did all that bullshit about them being unprofessional and walking out with titles and shit. So they're not gonna put it in a positive light. It's dead.
Well, they had a backup plan right after that whole them being unprofessional thing, and they didn't pull through with it. I mean, why not? I don't know, like do something because it's history behind those belts, even though they fired majority of the people who won them. Damn, they did.
Yep. And then remember, I don't know if anybody caught NXT, the American Bash. They got new tag team champions, and that match was actually a really good match.
Oh yeah, Cora Jade and I forgot the girl name.
Is it Wendy?
No, not Wendy Chu.
Rose or something, right?
Yeah.
They changed
It's
the name.
Wendy Williams.
What was it? Wendy Williams Field. I forgot.
No, it wasn't.
I forgot her name. God damn it.
Yeah, there's only, back to Will's point, there's only 2 sets of champions that are still both with the company. That's Alexa and Nikki and Carmella and Zelina. At least one or not, if not both members of the other tag teams are gone. Nia Jax is gone.
Yep.
Iconics are gone. Sasha is reportedly gone.
Yep.
I'm forgetting someone else. Those are champions that are not with the company anymore.
Ember Moon.
Ember Moon, yeah.
Well, she never touched. Are you saying like NXT and main roster? Ember never touched
No.
the main roster.
No,
You're right.
No, I mean, I think that there just has to be. I think you need like tag team titles, but I think you need to unify.
Oh, there's another person she could work with. I'm surprised we overlooked her. I don't even think we saw that in WWE. Athena and Sasha.
Thank you for taking me off of mute, Joe. I appreciate that 5-minute timeout.
I never muted you. You muted
Yes, you did.
yourself. I never touched it.
He
My hands have been up here the whole
but he synced it.
I think that. To be honest, and to go at Will's point, yeah, it is just those 2 teams. It's that. Unfortunately, I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I'm not impressed with the women's division like how I was maybe 6 or 7 months ago. I'm just not.
Yeah,
I what you said for sure.
I agree with
Because
that.
if y'all think about it and give it 6 to 12 months ago, the women's division was dominating the men's division. The women's division was closing out pay-per-views and all that shit.
Yeah.
What happened between then and now, be it Vince paying for pussy or pregnancy or whatever the case is, it's going down. I'm personally not a fan. I'm not.
I think that at this point, to go to Will's point, like I think at this point there's too many holes for Liv.
Did you say holes or holes?
Holes. Pause.
HOES or HOLES? I want to understand properly.
HOLES. Like assholes, pussy holes, ear holes, mouth holes, conglomerate them. But there's too many holes in the story. Like we can't foresee her beating Rhonda without some help, and she ain't got no help. Help. It's over with. Like it's oh well. Like it's nice. You know, she got it for a month and a half.
She can say she did it.
Huh?
She can say she did it.
Yeah, she did it. She can say she did it. She can say she's a one-time SmackDown Women's Champion, 4 months SmackDown. Go from there. She can build some more. Go from there. You know. Other than that, though, I'm gonna cut us off at the hip. All right, here we go. This has been another episode of Hot Take Wrestling Podcast. We had all 5 members of Hot Take Wrestling Podcast in this episode, which means this motherfucker has a lot of shit that we got to probably put a promo together for. I don't want to put a promo together for this shit because I'm scared that if we get 1 million views this motherfucking look at us, we're going to get banned. No one's going to work with us. I want you to understand. WWE's going to hate us because we hate on Let Him Dance so much. Lacey Evans' foot. AEW's going to hate us because we think their women's division is pretty trash without WWE wrestlers, all that shit. Yes, Phil. What's up, man?
Thank you for unmuting me for when I raised my hand. Thank you, Joe, for unmuting me.
I never muted you.
Yeah, you did, man. Damn, bro. Grow up. Damn, Peter Pan. He gonna mute me like a motherfucker and then tell me, oh, I never muted you. Can I just give the golden shovel to Wardlow? Can I just do that? Is that okay?
No. Why? No. No. Why are you giving him a golden shovel? Go.
Wardlow, you are a motherfucking beast. You are a motherfucking goon to a goblin. Why would you settle for a second-rate belt? Oh, stop that shit, bro. You are Wardlow for... Hold on. God, hold on. It's Sunday, right? Is it Sunday? We can all agree it's the Sabbath. God gave that man the name Wardlow. And if you look at the Roman text for the name Wardlow, it means champion of champions. So why would you go for the second-rate championship belt? Bro, stop that shit, bro. Stop that.
I made that check flip.
Stop that. Stop that. He should be up there. He should be fighting Dean, my bad, John Moxley for that belt, interim. And then have the match between CM Punk and Wardlow that we all want to see. Untuck your tampon, Wardlow. Golden shovel to you, sir. I know we don't do that. I know we don't do that no more. I just want to put that out there.
We kind of already got gave Vince the golden shovel earlier, technically.
Clearly.
You know what? We just got to start making the golden shovel like a reel on the page. I think it'll work. That'll work.
I don't want. Okay, look, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna do the golden shovel right now and put the reel of that shit up there. He just told him to untuck his tampon. That shit is just that shit is that hurt my feelings. I don't even know how to fuck you. I don't even know where we go from here.
I didn't know I wanted to see.
Phil, unmute. I didn't mute you. I didn't.
He just did it. I saw
Say it one more time, Will.
No, I didn't know I wanted to see CM Punk versus Wardlow till today.
Yeah, I didn't realize.
Stop muting me, Joe. Grow up.
God damn it.
I didn't mute you. I just asked you to unmute. It's gonna show up on the video. And I'm gonna ask you to unmute, motherfucker.
You petty as fuck.
Listen. I didn't even realize I wanted to see that match.
I didn't.
You're welcome.
Shit. Came out of nowhere. All right, here we go. Real quick. Everybody said their catchphrases. You leave your social tags and stuff. I already tagged you guys for all this other stuff or whatever. Please follow us on Hot Take Wrestling. This episode is going to be long as shit, but I promise you it's going to be worth it. I really appreciate you guys. KG, give us your tagline.
I have nothing, man. I'm sorry.
No, all right. But
no, okay, fine. Stay thirsty, my friends. I don't know.
Nice. Ill Will, give me something.
Vince paying for pussy. Crazy.
Shit. No chill with Phil.
Ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages, this is No Chill with Phil, your boy Phil Myers, Senior Cat Knox, the great one, the child support slayer. And ladies, please remember, after Roe versus Wade, my couch pulls out. I don't.
God damn it, Phil. God.
I'm out of here.
Logan, just go, man. Logan.
I don't know how to top that. After that, I'll just say,
KG left.
Push the Street Profits. Do not break them guys up yet. We the ones, and we want the smoke, baby.
Slow
It's Sunday.
Slow
I swear it's Sunday.
It's Sunday. Slow bill, man.
Thanks for listening to the Hot Take Wrestling Podcast. The Hot Take Wrestling Podcast is brought to you by the NMG Network, a division of NMG Enterprises, LLC.